In this video, I'm going to cover the mistakes you're probably making when throwing the jab to the body, and I'm also going to give you a drill to get better at the jab to the body. The mistakes you're probably making, the main one is starting with leaning over this front foot and reaching. You can tell when people do this because their head is coming forward, and it's probably coming forward over their front knee, which is, as a general rule of thumb, we don't want to bring our head over our front knee like this. You'll also probably be able to tell because they'll push off and this back leg will straighten as they try and land it. This is an example of a bad technique, right? We want to be in this position here, with the head off the center line, with our feet into range, as opposed to reaching for that jab to the body. If I'm in this position here, I'm very easily counterable by their jab or even their cross. Or their lead uppercut as well. I could walk straight onto their lead uppercut if I'm putting my head in range like this. Instead, get our feet into range. Don't let that head come forward. Drop the head off the center line and throw it as we drop our knees slightly. The next mistake you're probably making is dropping your hand as you jab. So you might have great jab to the body technique. You want to be just dropping your hand like this as you come in here, leaving yourself wide open for that lead uppercut as you go to throw it. The other mistake that you can make is not taking your head off the center line at all and just dropping your knees and throwing like this, right? Doing this, you're also very easily counterable because you can either walk straight onto their right uppercut if they throw it under your jab, like this, it's coming up here, or their lead uppercut is coming up here, or just coming straight over the top of that jab to the body. If your head's still and it's in front of me, but it's just a bit lower, I'll just lean forward a little bit with that cross and be able to counter you very easily. So make sure we're taking our head just off the center line to this position here. Of course, there's the generic mistakes of the jab, not being relaxed enough, not initiating it with your shoulder and pulling it back before you throw it and telegraphing it. So think about all of those as well when we're thinking about the jab to the body. We don't want to telegraph it too much. We don't want to bring it back. We just want to throw it straight from there, straight to its target and back, or without the step, like that. The drill for the jab to the body is just the jab to the body. I do this drill all the time and I just repeat getting that jab to the body as fast as possible. I do 3-minute rounds, and whether that's stepping in with it or not, I just get it as good with as good technique and as fast and as little telegraphed as possible. So I look like this. Right, you just keep repeating it and thinking about all the little technique pointers. The best way to drill something is to just do it more. You need to get the reps in to get this punch good. One thing I will say is you've got to kind of disguise this punch. You can do this, you'll learn more about this as you go through the phases, but looking up at the head as you throw makes them not realize that it's going to the body. So there's one thing you can do, but I'll teach you more about this later. Let's just get this jab to the body technique correct first.